Hi guys, my name is Madeline. I run the blog Donby Farms, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first impression video of the Lark baby carrier. Okay, so I'm super excited about this purchase. I'm going to say I'm not sponsored by this company at all, and I don't even feel like I have to say that because I don't have any kind of a following at all. But full transparency, I don't know if I ever sometime get a following. Just so that people know I was never sponsored by this brand. Anyways, they have some really cute custom tape on their box, and I'm super excited to open this because I have been using this carrier ever since my little one was a few weeks old. He's 7 weeks old, and I could really use an upgrade. Usually I try to do some type of prep for my videos, whether it's me getting ready or getting my room ready or something, but I have a lot of work to do today, and I'm so excited to try this carrier and to switch him out of this and into this. So I'm just making this off the cusp. That's it. So this is, it has a packing slip, and I got the Plum Lark baby carrier short, so it's the XX through large size. I ordered this on the 7th of May, and it's the 14th of May, so it took 1 week to get here. All right, here it is. Okay, so I ended up just getting this beautiful blue color. First off, because it's like my favorite color ever, but second, because all of the other colors were sold out. So I'm assuming that they probably have very limited stock or are very popular. This, honestly, I saw an influencer on Instagram wearing it, and I was like, wow, this looks a lot more functional than mine. And so that's what got me onto the website and got me exploring the different options for carriers like this. And the Hope and Plum version of these type of carriers was actually the most affordable and had great reviews, and that's why I decided to buy this one. So it says, soft, safe, and designed to fit your body, not the other way around. Ethically sewn in Minnesota from natural fibers. Our carriers bring comfort to the chaos, one snuggle at a time. So it's pretty minimal packaging. It's literally just the box, and in the bottom it has a Lark baby carrier care and use instructional booklet. And this is the carrier, and it is much wider than mine. It's meant to fit around the baby instead of setting the baby in it. So there was multiple reasons why I wanted this kind of carrier. So this one that I'm currently using, his little legs are kind of just dangling, and there's been research to show that that's not very good for their little hips that are developing. And I have never had a baby who has liked a carrier very much, so I've never used it, and I've never been concerned about getting a carrier that is ergonomically friendly for their developing body. But this baby loves to be in the carrier, and so that's partially why I needed to upgrade, but also because I'm constantly working on different projects, and so to be able to have him in this for hours would be super convenient, but it's very uncomfortable for me, and I'm assuming not super comfortable for him considering how it's not made very well for his body. So for me, I'm looking forward to these wider straps because these ones are super thin. Also, this belt around the hips is much wider than the one I have, and how it straps across the back is different than mine. So for all of these reasons, I'm looking forward to trying this. The fabric is generally, it's pretty soft. It kind of feels like a linen, which I'm not sure if it says what the fabric content is. It has a warning hazard inside. Okay, so it has 55% hemp, 45% organic cotton, and I'm assuming this is the like warranty, product registration, and safety recall. So yeah, this, I mean, it looks beautiful. It looks beautifully constructed, and I'm looking forward to trying it on and letting you know what my first impressions are and how I feel about it hours later. First impression, this was pretty easy to put on. As you can see, it took a lot of adjusting for me. I'm an X small, and he is in the 3 to 6 month clothing, so we're both on the small end for this carrier, and it's meant to fit up to a size large, and so I did have to adjust it quite a bit. These side straps are really long, but they added these elastics where you can like loop it over and put it up. I didn't take the time to do that because he's awake, and so I'm just trying to do this quick. So he is super close. He fits really well because you can fit this to size. You're supposed to put it at your natural waist, and I think the crisscross on the back is the main difference for me as far as how things feel. So this does feel much more comfortable than my other carrier. And you can see the bottom also gives his hips this wide M positioning instead of his hips hanging, or his legs hanging, which is also better. And so I'm looking forward to trying this over a couple hours and seeing how comfortable it is versus my other one. I do feel like this one really fits to your body and your baby, because it does. They make it to custom fit. But because he's a little bit tighter in here, he almost is, it seems like a little bit uncomfortable, but I think that he will get used to it over time. And also, just because he just woke up, he may be a little bit fussy, but I think he will be pretty cozy in it once we've been in it for a little while. I'm back. So I wore the carrier for, well, between 11:30 and 1:30. Well, he napped, so that was 2 hours, and then we just went on a walk outside. And so in total I've been wearing this almost 3 hours today, and usually I'll only wear a carrier between an hour and 2 hours at a time anyways. And so my first thoughts, it's really easy to put on as a baby carrier, but it is a little bit challenging to get the right fit. At first I was wearing it and I felt like it wasn't feeling great on my back, but I realized that the strap wasn't at my true waist, and when it was a little bit lower it was pulling at the top. So once I adjusted that, it was so much more comfortable. Something I really like are how wide the straps are, and they're padded, and so when I'm feeling it, after a little while, I'll just like adjust the straps a little bit, and it kind of makes the pressure points a little bit different, which is really nice. Overall, it is a lot more comfortable than the other one, where I felt like I was just carrying this huge weight forward and it was pulling on my back so much. This one, the weight is much more evenly distributed. And then also, I feel like he's overall, now that he's gotten used to it, he's more comfortable. It's more like the baby's hugging your chest. And it's actually a really comfortable napping position for him. Like, it looks like it's super comfortable. And so it took a little bit, like he was pressing against my chest, and it's not too tight at all. He was just like, what is this? Like, he wasn't so used to being carried so close. But I think overall is actually more of a comfortable position now that he's used to it. So my thoughts, I really like it. The one thing is this has a 30-day warranty, or like money back guarantee type thing, but in like the fine print it says like unused, which is kind of interesting to me. Like, how are you supposed to try it and know if you like it? And like, you can't return it if you use it, is what the 30-day money back says. So that's kind of interesting. But I don't know if I would return it anyways. Overall, I do really, really like it. So the main thing to consider is this was a $200 baby carrier, and my other one was like a $30 baby carrier. So essentially you could buy like 8 of them. But like ergonomically, it's better for me, it's better for him. So like, is it worth the splurge? And I would say it is. I wish I had bought it for my first baby. This is my 4th baby, and I wish I had it for all my babies. It would feel more worth it. But even in the time we're going to use it for him, because it can be used on the front and then in the back for a bigger child, I think overall it'll feel like it's worth it. So yeah, that's my first impressions, my after wearing it a couple hours, what I think. And thank you for tuning in. If you're interested in more content like this, or any type of homesteading, recipe making, how-to content, please follow my channel, like and subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.